Okay, so let's talk about Indiana Jones 5. Today was D23. We had a lot of stuff from Marvel, but also Lucasfilm. So we're covering all of this on Twitter as well as on our website, culturelixir.com. Go check it out. Link down below. Also, Culture Elixir is at Culture Elixir on Twitter. So go check us out over there for all the live tweets. But let's talk about Indiana Jones 5 because we got some footage that is not coming to us online, but there is a description out there and we decided to go over it here on the channel. So let's get right into it. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, notification bell on. 25,000 subscribers is our goal. Can we get there? Let's see. But 25,000. So Harrison Ford came on stage with director James Mangold as well as Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And during this presentation, they talked about the film as well. And so let's hear a little bit more about what they said during this. Thank you for making these films such an incredible experience for all of us. I'm very proud to say that this one is fantastic. And so he points at Waller-Bridge and he says, and this is one of the reasons. Indiana Jones movies are about fantasy and mystery, but they're also about heart. We have a really great story to tell as well as a movie that will kick your ass. And then he also concluded by saying that this might be his last time in the role by saying, "This is it. I will not fall down for you again, but thank you so much." We also heard Waller-Bridge also continue on by saying, "I had the time of my life making this movie. I feel so incredibly lucky, and keeping up with this guy," pointing at Ford, "is exhausting." So it is kind of bittersweet to hear this as well as get the footage that Harrison Ford will not be returning as Indiana Jones, and this might be the last time we see the iconic character played by Ford for so many decades already. So I am definitely excited about the footage that was shown, and we're going to briefly talk about it as well here, but it just is going to be a gold movie, I feel, with James Mangold as well as Harrison Ford and Phoebe Waller-Bridge as well as Matt Mikkelsen, among so many others in this movie that just make it sound like it is a true epic. It's been 14 years since the Crystal Skull when Harrison Ford was 64, and now he is pretty much 80 years old at this point. So we are definitely getting something special with this one, and it's exciting. It's exciting to hear. But let's talk about the footage description and what we can expect from this movie for sure. Okay, so let's read some of the descriptions about what exactly happened in this trailer, which they only showed the footage of at D23. We can expect to see a trailer maybe sometime in the fall, maybe closer to holiday season. That's when I really do expect this to be shown, maybe during a football game or something. It definitely makes sense. But this basically starts with us seeing a desert city as well as a chase that we see Indiana Jones on, and then also running across the top of a train. We also see riding a horse, chasing a plane on a motorcycle, and walking across a bridge. So much action happens apparently, these chase sequences, but we also see some flashbacks of a younger Jones, which is interesting to me that we will actually see these stories be told back and forth. And I think this really gives a whole new layer to this movie as well as the mythos of Indiana Jones, to see more of this be explored as well, and I'm excited about that. Salah will also appear, played by John Reed Davies, makes also a appearance in this footage that they saw over there at D23. Then we also learn about the relationship between Waller-Bridge, who will be playing Helena, and Indiana Jones, which I think is an interesting thing here, because I've always been one to think that we could see a sort of handing off the baton of sorts for these two characters, where we could see maybe Waller-Bridge sort of taking the lead into what comes next or something like that. I don't know if they are going to continue this on or not, but I think it's going to be a movie just like in a Top Gun sense, where it brought a lot of people back to the theater. This is definitely going to be one of those movies, and I could definitely see them making some more of these Indiana Jones movies. So we learned that Helena and Indiana Jones' relationship is that Helena is his goddaughter, and then we see Indiana Jones grabbing his iconic hat and whip as he whips a bunch of bad guys that have guns, with the voiceover ending the footage saying, "I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe, it's how hard you believe." So very much so a good way to end this trailer, and just leaving us with so many questions about what exactly the story will be. But I like the fact that we're going to be exploring more of his past as well with these flashbacks, and hopefully we get some more stuff pretty soon. A new clip would be great, or at least a new photo, but we'll definitely be excited and ready for it and discussing it here on the channel. So definitely a lot of exciting stuff from this, and we saw also that Harrison Ford got emotional during all of this, and it just makes us wonder just how big of a movie and impact Indiana Jones has been on not just everybody but pop culture in itself, I think that this is definitely a movie that has inspired many filmmakers and creatives to go out and pursue their passions as well when it first premiered. And just with the first time you ever got to see it, even if you didn't see it premiere at the time it did, I think it has a long-standing legacy and it feels fresh just to go back to those movies as well. So I'm definitely excited to see what this movie will pack by the end of it all, and just to hear Harrison Ford pretty much say that this is the last time he will be playing Indiana Jones definitely does have you get emotional about the thought of it, because he has played so many iconic characters throughout his whole career. It is definitely something to think about that this will be the last time he plays this one iconic character, just as it was sort of a bittersweet send-off in Star Wars. So we'll see what happens with this movie. I am excited, but make sure you're following us for all the things you love in movies, TV shows, and pop culture. We will be discussing more of D23 as well. We still have to talk about the Loki Season 2 footage. We have a video talking about Captain America New World Order as well, and so many other things that have dropped at D23 we will be talking about as well, but those videos might be coming out tomorrow or Monday, because there's so many things. And then we still have our videos that we're doing this week from Pearl and all of that. But let me know what you think about the Indiana Jones 5 footage, and what do you hope to see as well. I'm pretty sure we'll get this trailer sometime around Christmas. It just sounds like the time we would, or more specifically maybe Thanksgiving. We'll see. Let me know what you think below, and as always, follow us on Twitter as well as cultureelixir.com is our website, and we'll see all of you next time. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. But if you made it all the way to the end, I really do appreciate you. We will be having the trailer description for Loki Season 2, as well as some of the other footage that was apparently shown, like Black Panther and all of that, as we try to get all of that. And that will also all be discussed on our Twitter, which is Culture Elixir. I'll leave the ad on the screen. You can find it there. And we'll also do breakdowns of it on our website, cultureelixir.com. So make sure you go check us out over there. That's where we post a ton of stuff we might not post on the channel, TikTok as well. All of those provided for you. So make sure you're following us everywhere you can. But most importantly, the YouTube channel is where we will be doing a giveaway at 25,000 subscribers. So make sure that you are hitting that notification bell so you know when that video drops, speaking about that whole thing we're going to be doing with the giveaway as well. So make sure that you are subscribed and notification bell on. But really appreciate you making it all the way to the end. And like I said, I appreciate the comments down below telling me what you think is going to be happening in this new movie, and we'll be discussing more of these things as well. So as always, that's going to do it for me. Stay safe, stay positive.